Welcome everyone, I'm Shane Backlund, Superintendent of the Selah School District. I want to welcome you to the 21-22 Best of the Best Awards virtual style again this year. So the Best of the Best Awards are really focused on our Viking touch aspects of being a team player, of being student-centered, of being people-oriented, of being compassionate. We strive for those who are innovative thinkers and those who are hard workers. So we also at this event are going to be recognizing our 2022 retirees. So again, we had so many great nominees this year, so thank you all that have sent those in. And we have some very, very deserving award winners. So sit back and relax. And next year we will be back in person at the VPAC. But until then, enjoy this recognition time with your peers. Take care.
Butch Thompson is our district's custodial lead. As you've said, he was with the district for 33 years. He was our lead for 8 years. He spent his first 2 years in the district in and out of the maintenance department as a sub, and was instrumental in the creation and building of our stadium high school stairs. It's something I think secretly he's really proud of and has fond memories of. Butch spent most of his career here on the Linz campus as a custodian. When I began here in the facilities department 6 years ago, he was instrumental in my initial success and he understood the direction I wanted to take our facilities when it came to custodial care. With his help, we were able to draft our school district's custodial expectations. His support with inventory, supplies, timesheet maintenance, and leave maintenance, or just knowing what happens every month, is greatly appreciated. When the pandemic hit, I knew that this was going to create some cleaning challenges for us as a district, and I also knew that it was going to be constantly evolving and changing. And Butch was instrumental in helping me gather the information and supplies needed to develop an effective cleaning and disinfecting program during the pandemic. Very grateful for his efforts there. But it doesn't surprise me at all, because whenever I needed something, Butch, can you take a look at this supply order? Or Butch, will you help me develop or look at the way we're doing this floor schedule? He was always on it immediately, and I had it within 24 hours. Never ever have I ever asked him for something and it was completed in a really timely manner. I will miss our Monday mornings discussions about the previous Sunday's football games. I'll miss his occasional gruff reaction to something that may have happened in the district. But then he's quick to remind me of what I told him from day one, is that we're going to smother him with kindness, and customer service is our goal. And he put a smile on his face and he'd go do what needed to be done. I appreciate his patience. I appreciate everything he's done for me and the district in his last 33 years.
Thankfully, I've been able to say some of these things directly to her. But Tawni, when I came in as a first-year teacher in 2007, I quickly realized that you were somebody that not only could I go to, but I should go to ask all the different questions that first-year teachers should ask. It's been an honor, it's been a joy, it's been a privilege to serve students alongside you for these years. I don't quite have the 32 years that you have in Selah. But Tawni, from the bottom of my heart, genuinely, thank you for your enthusiasm, for your relentless commitment to do what is right by kids. All the long evenings and weekends you had, whether it was grading papers at ELA or developing projects for your history class, or recently wrapping your mind around coding and just getting our coding, our STEM class where it is right now. And there's a group of kids ready to graduate here soon that's going to be entering the workforce, ready to be programmers, and that's a direct correlation or result of your relentless effort to do what's right for kids. So people know that I don't live in this community, Tawni, but I'm bringing my students here for the people that are in this building, and you're definitely at the top of that list, Tawni. So thank you so much from a lot of us for your relentless service and success you've had with our students. Good luck, and we look forward to hearing how the next stage of the journey. see Tawni.
Debbie Thompson, I give you a job and you do it, and if you don't know how to do it, you ask around and you figure it out. Your breadth of knowledge, your tough love with kids, which sometimes means, hey, quiet down and sit down and listen, and other times is putting an arm around and saying, tell me what's really going on in your life, what's bothering you right now. Working with our kids online, working in summer school, working with the kids at point of sale, at lunch, because we're such a small school. What do you not do at Selah Academy, and your time at the high school as well? Your time has been well served. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all that you've done for students at risk in the Selah School District. Thank you, Debbie Thompson.
Patrick was the school district's HVAC technician for over 30 years. Patrick has seen it all when it comes to HVAC work. From the beginnings of pneumatics to boilers to chillers, heat pumps, and mini splits. His knowledge when it comes to controls is amazing, whether it be old school pneumatic controls or current DDC control systems that are run over data and the internet. When I first started here in the department 6 years ago, he looped me into our controls network and how it worked. And I was very impressed at how thorough and easy to work with it was. And after 6 years of working with him, it became really obvious to me that his footprint or his handprint was all over the design of that system, and he had complete mastery of it, and I really appreciate the way he set it up because it does make it really easy to navigate. A few years back, I was asked by some folks if we could remotely disable our HVAC network, whether that be from the DDC controller itself or the installation of switches in a remote location in a building. I wasn't sure, so I asked Patrick, I said, what do you think? And he said, I don't know, I'll look into it. The next thing I know, I asked him where we were with the project, and he says, well, it's all done, except for I'm installing the last of the few remote switches today and next week. And I was just really impressed at how quickly he embraced that project and how easily he was able to get that accomplished. Like Patrick, I have 30 years plus experience in maintenance work, school maintenance work, and I've met and supervised an awful lot of facilities, employees, and workers. And I have never met anybody quite as creative or collaborative when it comes to Patrick Thornton. And perhaps his best attribute is his ability to get the others in the department to think creatively like that and be collaborative, and then to watch them just soak up the experience and the knowledge that comes from that was just an amazing thing to see. I always tell people what an amazing group of employees we have in our facilities department, and it's because they're all so talented and creative and collaborative. And what I've learned is that Patrick had a major role in enhancing that learning atmosphere and that ideal. His knowledge and his experience will be greatly missed. We thank him for all of his efforts.
First and foremost, congratulations. Retirement is such a big step in one person's career, and I hear yours has been incredible. I unfortunately haven't gotten the gift like everybody else in the district to know you as long, but I have gotten a year with you. I hear that you've done science and math, and our 7th graders truly have loved you in science, and I hear you are quite the prankster, hearing stories about how you and Mr. Gunner used to pass notes, how you stole the walkie-talkie system, not knowing it was district-wide. Quite a feat, and I hear it was hilarious. I only wish I was here to see it. And then getting to teach with your daughter, Kim. What a true gift, and your son, from my understanding. We're going to truly, truly miss you, Mr. Jonas. I wish you all but the best, and I hope you come visit. Remember, once a bike, always a bike. Have a great retirement.
Brad Smith, you have been an absolute rock. You have been a great friend to many of your fellow staff members. You have been a man who has given us pearls of wisdom. You have given us laughter when we've needed it. You have been someone who, whenever I talk to former students who know you, I have not heard one of them ever say, "Oh, Mr. Smith." It's always, "Oh, I love Brad Smith. You are beloved, my friend. You will be missed, and we are so grateful that you spent the last few years of your career with us at Selah Academy. Thank you."
Well, we're going to miss Crystie. She's been in our front office, and really the last couple of years with the pandemic and COVID time, she's been in our help room, but she's been so instrumental in our processes of keeping kids safe, keeping our school healthy, and just we're going to miss that. She's extremely organized. She's always willing to help out in our front office, and we just really appreciate the years of service she's had at Selah High School, and we wish her well in her next journey and next endeavor.
Goodbye! She's actually already left. We did a little party for her a couple weeks ago, and our staff got a chance to really tell her how much she meant to them and to our kids. So we wish her all the best. She worked with the district for a number of years. And thank you, Paula.
Yeah, Paula, we've had the opportunity to work since Selah Intermediate School, and then I followed you down here to Robert Lentz. So I've had the opportunity to work with you in a couple different settings, and I know you enjoy kids, you love being here. But I'm really excited for you and retirement to do what you want to do, and every day is a Saturday.
Dan has been a great driver since I've known him. He's a little bit quiet, but he's a very good driver, good with kids. Just all around kind of keeps to himself, and that's pleasant that he's with us. We're sorry to see him retiring, but happy that he's going to stay on as a sub for the 22-23 school year, and we wish him the best.
Chandra, you definitely deserve the recognition of being among the best of the best here in the Selah School District. Specifically at Selah Middle School, it was refreshing. It was exciting to see somebody with your experience, somebody with your passion, take a new challenge and exit the role of being a language arts teacher and embracing the challenges of being a reading interventionist, a reading specialist, if you will. And wow, have our sixth grade students and sixth grade team benefited from you embracing that role. You are working with students who have intense needs in the areas of literacy, and you just relentlessly thought outside the box of how to meet those needs, and it's really been inspiring. It's inspired several people across different grade levels, not just your own team. It's awesome to see you working with those students and bring that knowledge and passion with those students. It's great to see the gains they've made. It's also fun to see you working in multiple different English classrooms, supporting kids just in general in Tier 1 core instruction, between the co-teach or pulling kids out and providing more intense services. It's just, again, it was refreshing to see you embrace that opportunity last year, and then just look what you've accomplished over this last year. So you definitely are deserving to be recognized as best of the best. Nice job, Chandra. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Well, Norma is just so deserving of this award. Couldn't think of a better person to get this. She goes above and beyond with the students she works with. She is one of our EL paras, and so she specifically works with our EL students, but then is on task doing other jobs, at the cafeteria, the lunch lines, any kind of job that there's out there, she's there helping out. And she's got this go-to spirit and always advocating for her kids and the students here at SIS, no matter if she's working out with them or they just need some help in the hallways. And she's just got that kind spirit that brings that joy to SIS every single day, and just so appreciative of the work that she does and well deserving of this award.
So Allisa came to us and she kind of entered a difficult situation. She works in our self-contained room, which kind of went through a big transition last year. She came in with some really great ideas. She's very hardworking. She's an amazing teammate. She is very much an advocate for our students in this building. They are showing such tremendous growth. She is constantly working together with other people within our building and how we can make things better for all of our students here at SIS. And we are just so proud. She's an incredible teacher. She's an incredible peer, and we are just so proud to have her at SIS.
Jill is deserving of the Best award because she's a professional driver. She's great with students. She keeps her bus clean. She is a team player. She's happy to help in just about anything we ask her to do. And we're very pleased to have her on our team.
So Laura, we're really excited to have her here as well. She's a new staff member to our district in a full-time role now as a SLPA. We see her again everywhere. She's in the hallways working with students on their speech therapy, or possibly in the classroom pushing in as well. She really has an openness and caring aura about her. The way she talks with students, the way she works with students, and she is a team player. She will jump in and help out wherever she's needed, and we see her growing and blossoming this school year, and we're really excited for the next years to come with her.
Dawn has been a huge positive light for us in nutrition services this year. We've had a lot of challenges. We've had staffing challenges, food shortages, a lot of changes building-wise for our department. Dawn always is that person that says everything is going to be okay, even if sometimes it's questionable whether it really will be okay. He has helped out in so many areas with our department this year, including we moved 2 kitchens in December. We have a new central kitchen, and he really helped us out by helping to coordinate that move. Dawn really helps keep things going in our department, and we so thank you for your service.
So I nominated Tina this year for Best of the Best because Tina is just such a valuable part of our team here at the district office. Of course, on the technical side, Tina brings a lot of payroll experience, is able to meet all of our deadlines, has such an incredible attention to detail in order to pay everybody accurately and on time all throughout the year. So, but I wanted to recognize Tina specifically this year for her outstanding customer service. She goes above and beyond every single day for our staff and their families. She spends countless hours meeting with every new staff member that comes on every year, which can be upwards of 70 staff each year, just to help make sure that they understand the payroll paperwork they're filling out, their benefits, their retirement, all those important decisions which are crucial to that staff member and their family. And so she meets with them, all the new staff members, all of our continuing staff for open enrollment, and then also for retirement as well, helping them navigate through those systems. So I think she goes above and beyond, and that's rare to find in any payroll department, especially in school districts, because their workload is just so high. But she's committed to them. She is so caring and goes above and beyond. So I wanted to just recognize her for that and say thank you, and we appreciate you, and congratulations, Tina. You deserve it.
I tell you what, Heather is one of the finest educators I've had the privilege of being around. She is so student-centered. She's extremely passionate. Having just come to us from industry, she really knows where kids need to be and how to prepare kids for career. And she models that every day in her classroom. She's organized, she's creative, she provides flexible learning options for kids. Her classroom is one of my favorite places to visit in our building, and we're just really lucky to have her, and really our kids enjoy her class so much. So many of our kids, I had the opportunity to sub in there one day, and our kids, you could just tell the excitement and the passion that they had for learning about health sciences. Heather's tremendous and well deserving of this.
First of all, I just want to say welcome to our board president, Jeff Hardwick, and I'm going to let him say a few words about Tiera before I do. So, Jeff, take it away.
All right, good. Well, I've got a few notes because I don't want to miss anything, but the board nominated Tiera Gonazlez. Everybody in the district knows Tiera, and she wears many hats in the district and has an incredible ability to manage the overload list of tasks and requests that come her way, day in and day out. She devotes all her energy to being sure things get done in a timely manner, and to be sure that everything gets done exactly the very best that it can be. She's so conscientious about that. She's the board's power player in organizing, notifying, publishing, setting up, advising, and capturing every discussion at every single board meeting. She's amazing that way. She comes in early, leaves late, responds outside of normal work hours, and always greets people with a friendly smile. Tiera is without a doubt one of the most devoted people we know, who lives and breathes the Viking way every single day. Jamie Morford says, Tiera is the behind-the-scenes reason that allows the school board to operate in an organized, presentable manner. We would not have been a seamless shifting from in-person to virtual and back without her. And Joe Catron says Tiera has been integral in creating continuity and professionalism within our boardroom. She has catered to the needs of experienced board members and welcomed and mentored me as the newest member and ensured that our remote member has always been included. So simply put, Tiera makes the board look good, she makes the district look good, and we love all that she does for Selah schools.
And I will play off that, because not only does she make those groups look good, but she makes me look great individually. She is my right-hand person, the first face I see every morning and the last one I see every day when we leave work. And I can attest to what you're saying, because she is the person that is the go-to, not only in this office, but for families in the community, for others throughout the district. And you know, she always has an answer too. She always knows the answer.
It's amazing, I know.
Because a lot, like sometimes when Tiera's gone, this is a testament. When she is gone, somebody will come into the office and they'll ask her a question. I'll say, you know what, we have to wait until Tiera gets back to because she truly knows everybody and does know everything about the district. And we couldn't function as well as we do without her. I agree with that. I couldn't function as well without her. I appreciate her so much. She's one of my favorite people in the world, and I can't think of somebody more deserving of this award this year than Tiera. So congratulations, Tiera.
Congratulations, Tiera, and thank you for all that you do.
Well, she is just a ray of sunshine. Missy has done a wonderful job this year with our staff and students. She's really supported our building with problem solving, leadership, supporting students and staff. She's just everywhere. And we really appreciate the effort she's put in, the relationship she's developed, and the students and families that are just blossoming with her care.
Kristen Johansen is deserving of the Best award because she exemplifies a reflective and student-centered educator. Kristen supports our newest additions to the Selah team, ensuring their success, which ultimately ensures the success of all of our students. Congratulations, Kristen.
So Maria is everywhere. When you come into this building, she is literally everywhere in multiple classrooms with multiple students. She is a person that does not sit still. She's always moving. She's jumping in to help out wherever she can. And the best part is she's got really a can-do attitude, and she jumps in even if it's not an area that she typically works in. She's here as a team player, and we hear from staff all the time that they just really appreciate that she jumps in and rolls up her sleeves and gets the job done.
Oftentimes you'll see this person here early in the morning and she stays late, and she does this because she wants to maximize her time with students here at JCP. And then before school and after school, she's always doing something to show the staff that she cares.
And she cares with her big heart. And not just that, but JCP wouldn't be the same without her.
One of the things I heard a staff member say is that she's the glue that holds us together. JCP's Best of the Best, Brenda Milas.
Ryanne Mills works somewhat in isolation over in the SIS portables, but she is not isolated when it comes to supporting our families in HomeLink. These are families that are choosing a parent partnership in grades K through 8. And Ryanne writes very detailed written student learning plans for those students and their families, adjusts that on a monthly basis, has students and families constantly coming in and going out, especially in these last couple of years with COVID, and has done a great job of adjusting and just being really flexible with families' needs and comfort levels when it comes to masking and things like that, and also trying to find curriculum that fits their needs for their student. And so talk about one student at a time and individualizing things. Ryanne does that and does it with grace and dignity.
Caitlyn Nation is deserving of the Best award because she breeds a supportive and compassionate environment with her contagious smile and advocacy for all. She is a compassionate listener, she cares for students, staff, and families, and is an advocate for all. Caitlyn is a welcome addition to our Selah family. Congratulations, Caitlyn.
Shonda is just so consistent. She's one of the most dependable employees in our district, I would say. She shows up every day, does exactly what she is asked to do, and looks for ways to better support kids. She's creative, like I said, but she's just a rock for our building. We know that during this last year we've had to shuffle things around with our classified staff, and she's always been willing to do whatever she needs to do to step up. She's been so flexible, so dependable. She's honestly saved us in a lot of situations because of her willingness to be a team player. She's so well deserving of this award, and I'm so glad she works at Selah High School.
Well, we've got so many good staff members here at SIS doing amazing things, and Jamie is one of those ones that is outstanding and well deserving of the Bob Award. She just goes above and beyond for her students. They seek out problems and try to fix them. One of those things was some of the recycling work, and her and some other teachers put some projects together. Kids came and presented to me, and then she presented to the Earth Gen program, and we actually just got an award for Earth Generation School here at SIS. But that's just one of the little things that she does every single day. She leads the salmon program that we do here, and is a great team lead for math and science, and just a lot of different things that she does to help our school continue to grow. And just so proud to be able to work with her and all the other teachers here at SIS, but just proud for her to be nominated and well deserving of the award.
Our nominee from the Facilities and Maintenance Department this year is Adrian Ortega, our electrician. He's been with the district for over 12 years now. Adrian, beyond a doubt, has a smile on his face all the time. He cherishes the job he does, he enjoys the job he does, and he's extremely thorough at the job he does. He is creative, he's collaborative, he works well with our fellow employees. He's conscientious. His work ethic when it comes to work orders and fulfilling them in a timely manner is remarkable. But his biggest attribute is the smile on his face. If you know Adrian and you've seen Adrian, or if you had an opportunity to work with Adrian, Adrian lights up a room, and it's infectious. And he's just happy to be here every day and to come to work, and it's greatly appreciated.
Rhea Peralta works out at Sundown M Ranch in the Youth Center and works with some students who can really come in with a tough attitude. And rightfully so. A lot of them are coming in, they're coming in for drug and alcohol rehabilitation. Some of them are going through withdrawals, and they're in the classroom while going through withdrawals. Rhea shows them a lot of loving kindness, understanding and care, and does that throughout their 45-day stay. Does everything she can to help a student either move forward to obtain a GED or continue moving toward a diploma, and works with the staff out at Sundown, not just as a Selah School District employee, but as someone who works with Sundown staff to do the best thing each day for each kid.
It's my pleasure today to nominate Frank Reno for a Best of the Best award. Frank has been a great leader for our Facilities and Maintenance Department. He's approachable, he is a problem solver, he's an innovative thinker. He's been very responsive to our needs throughout the district. To name a couple examples, he's really been instrumental in the upgrades and updates that we've done to our CTE program, classrooms and equipment and so on and so forth up at the high school. It's been wonderful these last 2 to 3 years where we've invested a lot of money and sweat and tears by his department up there in making those improvements for the CTE program. Another area that's very much appreciated is Frank has taken it on to his interest to be part of all of our construction projects and being on those weekly meetings with our contractor and our construction management folks. He's taking that additional time to be a good resource for them and to ensure that our projects are successful and maintaining his part on that. So I just want to say thank you so much, Frank. You're doing an awesome job and we appreciate you very much.
Jessica is an amazing speech language pathologist who really looks at how we can get every kid a meaningful voice and participation in their classroom. She's done a really lovely job at Robert Lentz this last couple years, making sure that kids have access to be able to communicate their needs and wants in the classroom and that they have more participation in their academic experience. She's a wonderful asset to the district.
Well, I am thrilled to be able to present this award, Best of the Best award, to Amanda Scribner, Principal John Campbell. This is her 3rd year as principal, and she's just done a great job of creating a culture and making a sense of belonging for everybody in that building. Not only has she transitioned into a brand new school and just led that magnificently, but she's also she develops great systems that support student learning. She's friendly, she's approachable, she's outgoing, she's a smart thinker, and I just couldn't be more proud of her in her 3rd year as principal to be receiving this award. Amanda, you're very deserving. We all thank you so much for all your work. Congratulations.
This person is a member of our building leadership team as well as a team lead. One of the things that really shines about her is her students first mindset. They're always at the forefront of everything she does.
Yes, and she has played a key role in the standards work this year.
JCP's Best of the Best, Catie Smith.
Alex is, I just smile when I say his energy is infectious. He's so positive. He connects so well with kids. He's extremely reflective. He's trying to do everything he can to help all kids learn. And his focus on equitable opportunities for kids in his classroom, his focus on having positive relationships that can move kids forward, and also making sure that they learn at high levels is incredible. He's involved in so many different areas, from Link Crew. He's been instrumental with our freshman class and incorporating them into Selah High School. He's just super involved in so many areas. He's been great with staff, great with students. Alex is so deserving of this award as well, and we're so lucky to have him at Selah High School.
This person is so flexible and willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done here. The kids love learning from her in small group, and she puts such thought and care into everything that she does.
She's also very, very vital in setting up our library, making sure our system's in place, and communicating with our staff. And she does it all with a big old smile.
JCP's Best of the Best, Gay Thompson.
Janna is beyond deserving of this award. She's amazing here at Selah Middle School. She is truly what a mentor should be, not only for staff but for kids. Our students love and adore her, and she is one of our main players in our refocus room, and definitely has a way of connecting with our students, getting them back to where they need to be, helping them get back into class. She's firm when she needs to be, and as a team player, especially being new in this district, she is definitely a go-to for me. So congratulations, Janna. This is truly, truly, truly the best thing to give you right now, and we are so proud of you. Thanks for being part of our team.
Hi Shane, this is Heidi and Tiera, your 2 favorite people from the superintendent's suite, and we're here to thank you for your 21 years of service to the Selah School District as an assistant principal, executive director, and now as superintendent. And I go back to this fall when you let us know that you were transitioning to the ESD, and I'm not a crier, so I didn't cry, but I have yelled at you many times in my mind since then, because of the impact you've had on Selah School District schools, students, families, staff, and the community. And whether it's your work through teaching and learning, through building culture, or through building facilities, you've left your mark on the Selah School District. And for me though, in my opinion, the thing that stands out most to me is you've cared about people, and you've let them know they matter. And when people know they matter, they want to do well. And when people want to do well, success just follows. And I wish you the best of luck at the ESD, and I'm just happy to know that you're still going to be working hard for education.
And, you know, since the time that you told us that you were leaving this fall, I have cried a few times. I am a crier. I'm really sad that you're leaving. I kind of dread the whole thing, but I am very thankful for the time that we've had. You've been a fantastic leader of the district. You've been a fantastic boss and supervisor to me, and you've honestly been a really fantastic friend. So I'm very fortunate to have had the time that I've had with you. I'm sad to see you leave, but as Heidi said, I'm excited you'll still be in the area and still be an advocate for education and really continuing for the Selah School District. You won't be that far away, so I'm sure we'll be seeing you around, and we'll definitely be missing you here in Selah, but we look forward to kind of continuing our partnership as things grow with you at the ESD. So beyond us, we have a few more messages for you, so hang tight and hear the rest of them.
I am so thankful for Shane and his leadership that he's had these many years in our district. I appreciate what a great leader he's been. He's helped us stay together, stay true to the biking way, really promoted the connection with our community and our community partners, and has really developed a sense of connectedness among all of our buildings too. So I really appreciate Shane and his leadership, and I'm very thankful for the time that he's been here in Selah.
Well, I'm thankful I ran into you at the Pita Pit one evening, and that's how I landed, I shouldn't say that's how I landed a job here in the district, but that's how I became aware of an opening in the district. Shane, all jokes aside, as an admin team, we can't thank you enough for two big things. One, you model the learning process and you push us to our capacity of continuing to learn and innovate as educational leaders. We'll miss that. The other thing that we appreciate, and I appreciate, is you're very consistent in motivating and encouraging us to take risks, to try things, to do what we feel is best, and to do what we feel is within our students' abilities, and to think bigger picture, not just maybe what we currently do or what we've done in the past. So Shane, truly I appreciate how you model that learning process and how you inspire leaders and teachers and students. I've seen you inspire students to take risks. That's pretty neat, though I have not worked for many superintendents. It sounds like those are not very common traits. So thank you, Shane.
I tell you what, we've been so blessed to have Shane in our district. I've been here for 10 years, and Shane's been the superintendent all 10 years. His leadership, his ability to build strong relationships with all stakeholders, and his like presence in our buildings across the district is one of a kind. His positivity is infectious. He has great personality, great approach to leadership. He's impacted me in my career in so many ways. I would not be where I'm at without him, and I'm extremely grateful that he's been our superintendent for 10 years. He's really set a strong foundation in our district that we hope to carry on. But Shane, I thank you so much for your leadership, for your friendship, and for all that you've meant to me, both professionally and personally. I'm going to miss the heck out of you, man. You're going to your next step in your next journey, which is well deserved, and hopefully we can continue to work together as you're at the ESD. Go Vice, remember that, and dominate the day. Don't forget that.
Wow, this is a tough one. There's so many great things to say about Shane. Shane and I have worked together for 21 years, 10 of which, his last 10 as a superintendent, so he's been my colleague, my boss, my friend, and we are sincerely going to miss Shane here in Selah. He's been an outstanding leader for the school district. In the last 10 years, our budget in particular has grown from $30 million to $58 million. So you think $28 million, how many different positive things that money has done for our students here in Selah. And just a couple qualities that I really appreciated about Shane over the years is, first of all, relationships. He's earned the trust and the respect of the community, the staff, the district, because he has established relationships. He has a very collaborative approach, which has been very appreciative of, for all of us, appreciated, because it has helped us make, great decisions for kids. I mean, it helps us with keeping students at the core of our decisions with an equity lens in mind, and it's just been a great thing for Selah. Just in closing, I'd like to say, boy, I'm going to miss Shane. He's still going to be in the Valley, he's still going to be in Selah, so we're happy about that. But thank you, Shane, for everything you've done for this district. very much appreciated.
And I couldn't agree more with what Chris has said. It's a bittersweet. It's an opportunity for Shane for sure. Big shoes to fill with the things he's done. I consider him a boss, professional leader, but also a friend, and that's a unique attribute I think in today's society and what leaders are expected to do and demonstrate. First experience with Shane was simply the principal, John Campbell, and me being new to the district as an employee, but knowing Selah's history and him being willing and able to collaborate and dialogue, so it wasn't John Campbell versus Robert Lentz, which was important to me, and he didn't have to do that, but he did. And then you see Shane's fingerprints all over the district from way back when we were talking about this idea about Kinder Boost, before the days and thoughts of full day K. T&L work with collaboration of student learning didn't exist, and now that's just part of what we do as a district in each week. Our facilities, he and I both taught in some buildings that were well past their prime. They were past their prime when I was a student there, and those things just can't happen without strong leadership, good connection with not only staff and community, and a district that's grown with over 500 staff members and employees. Shane knows those folks. He speaks and talks with them. That's not always easy to do when you're the superintendent leader. So with that, I wish him all the best. I know we're only going to be a phone call away, and it's going to be still a good opportunity for the district to benefit from his knowledge and his expertise. We just hate to see him go.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Hartwick on the school board, and the board nominated Shane for Best of the Best award because we work with him as a board, and of course he's the secretary of the board, and I've been on the board as many years as he's been superintendent, so I've been there for the whole journey. And he's been recognized for his amazing dedication and outstanding service to the Selah School District and community for 21 years. And for the past 10 years, he's been the face of the district and the community. And I can't think of anybody that carries the banner any better than Shane does. He's got great vision, he's got great leadership, he's a mentor and a coach for many, and those that have had the opportunity to work with him have flourished in their roles, and we just couldn't have asked for anybody better for a superintendent than Shane. Selah is one of the top performing districts in the region and in the state because of Shane's vision and leadership, and he's certainly a cherished colleague and friend to many, and the district is a much better place because of Shane Backlund. I can't thank you enough, Shane, for your dedication and your work as our superintendent, and we wish you nothing but the best in the future. Thanks again.
I appreciate the opportunity to close the recognition assembly work for us again this year with Best of the Best. It signals another hopefully successful completion to a great but challenging year with over 500 staff that have dedicated themselves, their time, their energy to making sure our kids have a quality learning experience, pandemic or not. With that, I want to also recognize and congratulate our retirees again this year. That's always warm feelings for them, but bittersweet for us as we say goodbye to folks that are oftentimes a common, well-known fixture in the district. So congratulations to those folks. To all of our nominees this year through the process, the online system, we thank those folks that nominated staff throughout the district, classified, certified, administrative, you name it, recognizing some really outstanding efforts. Even folks, honestly, that haven't been recognized, we know you two are great and do some amazing things, and we'll want to try to capture those folks again next year if we happen to miss that. And also to our big award winners today, congratulations. We thank you again on behalf of the district and community for your service and your work, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.